Hey guys, I'm going to show off this Discord bot that I am making called Moxie. Moxie is a bot I made for a client who wanted specific features to help facilitate a tabletop RPG played on their Discord server. So the goal of Moxie is to make life easier for new people joining the server, to welcome them and make them feel more comfortable and not overwhelmed with all of the game mechanics and server rules and all of that. So there are multiple ways Moxie can be customized by administrators on a server, and there's a database set up so every server Moxie's in can have different custom settings. So one of these settings is a help message that players can type in using the help command, and the help command will display a custom title and a custom message, which you can see is set. I set it up here, the message, and I set the title here. And the Moxie Sheets part is auto embedded in the help message regardless. Right now, the way I have it is it's regardless of whatever the help message is sent at, this is still going to be in here. So some of the ways that it can be customized is the help message. There's a welcome message, and there are signals. So the bot right now is called with a semicolon. Signals can be added, so you can call the bot with a period, an exclamation mark, a question mark, and removed. When a new member joins the server with Moxie in it, Moxie will assign that player a certain role for that server called the pre-player role to show that they are new to the server. They're not an actual player with a character yet. And Moxie will set up and create a private channel under the welcome category in the server. It will send a welcome message, the custom welcome message, to that player. It'll ping them in their own private channel, and their private channel can only be seen by them and server administrators and moderators. One of the other features, Moxie has multiple help sheets. So this is the main help sheet is what players can access. There's the help admin, which is only accessible by people with administrator privileges on a Discord server, and this shows how to customize Moxie in all the different ways it can be. And then there's the help sheets, which is accessible by everybody, which is how to use the Moxie Sheets feature of the bot. And to show off what that looks like, this is what a character sheet looks like. It's formatted specifically so it works on mobile Discord. So if you use Discord through an app more than a computer, it should still look and operate just fine on the app on your phone. So there are stats you have, there's a bank account, there's a consciousness difficulty check, which is auto-calculated based on how much health you have, costume shell, which is like your armor, and status effects, which can all be added. And instead of health points like most games might have, these have wound tracks, which are 3 different tracks of 5 wounds. So the more wounds you get, you can add wounds, say like you'd add sheet 4L, which goes to 4 lesser, and then it would populate that with 4 wounds, and the consciousness DC is now 4. And if you add 4 more lesser wounds, the bot auto-calculates and overflows those into the next track. You can heal wounds using the negative sign in front of the numbers, and that will take off and decrease the consciousness check. So that's kind of a brief overview of what Moxie is intended for. There's a few other features that are more server specific. So the problem I was having with Moxie is where I was hosting it is not super reliable. So, and it's not using a real database. It's using kind of a glorified JSON file, which isn't optimal. So I've been working on creating Moxie 2.0. Moxie 2.0 is built on Discord version 14 rather than version 13, which the original Moxie's on. So I'm going through function by function, line by line, and making sure all of the code is updated to version 14, make sure all the syntax is correct. And we're using my SQL database now, real database on PHP my admin. And Moxie 2.0 right now doesn't have all of the features of Moxie 1.0, but right now it can change the signal that calls the bot. So right here it uses the exclamation signal, and I changed it to question mark. And now if I do that again, nothing will happen. But if I use the question mark, it'll update. So that's a brief overview of Moxie.